So the problem with a lot of the social skills content out there is it's all about adding stuff to your conversations. Adding things you can say, adding things you can do, different ways to say things. But bro, if you're really shy or you have social anxiety or you're socially awkward, you're already overthinking so much in conversations. You're already controlling everything, You're caring about their judgments of you. You're thinking, is what I'm saying boring or is it interesting? You're thinking, oh, am I standing like an NPC? Or, you're already overthinking and controlling so many things. These social skills videos, they're just adding more things for you to overthink about. You're just adding more things to control. So bro, actually, most of your progress will come from letting go of the need to control, letting go of caring about the opinions of other people. So bro, in this video, I'm going to give you 3 mistakes that you're probably making, and hopefully this will give you a quick boost in your confidence. So mistake number 1 is you're ending conversations too early. So let me know if you relate to this. I used to be super aware of the other person's reactions in a conversation. Like I'd know exactly when something I said was uninteresting to them, or I'd know exactly when they were bored and they wanted to leave or something. And so as soon as I'd get the slightest sign of boredom or uninterest, I'd end the conversation there. I'd stop elaborating on questions. I'd stop asking so many questions until they ended the conversation, or I would end it myself. Or maybe whenever I would meet an acquaintance in public, someone I kind of knew, I wasn't sure whether they wanted to go on with their day or they wanted to talk to me. So I would assume that they wanted to go on with their day, and I would do them a favor by not engaging too much in the conversation so that they would leave and they didn't feel awkward, right? So bro, first of all, you're overthinking too much about whether they're interested or bored because you're caring about their opinion. The correct mindset you should have is, am I interested? Am I bored? Because if you genuinely find the person interesting, then it's in your best interest to continue the conversation. And the second thing to realize is that just because they find one thing boring, or just because they find one thing uninteresting, it doesn't mean they find you uninteresting. It doesn't mean they find the conversation uninteresting. Because right after that, you guys could connect on a topic, right? So stop bailing out of the conversations at the first sign of disinterest. So this is a challenge that when I started doing it, it literally transformed my social life in a lot of ways. I made it a challenge to stay in conversations for as long as I could, until the other person was the one who ended it. So when I would run into an acquaintance in public, I would make it a challenge to stay in the conversation as long as I could until they were the ones who said, okay, I gotta go now, bro, or whatever. So if the conversation starts slowing down, I just ask whatever random question was in my head. I'd be like, yo, you gonna eat later? What did you do 10 minutes ago? I just asked whatever random simple question was in my head. I was just making it a habit to just speak my mind and make it a habit to speak and stay in conversations. Because also, bro, when you think they're uninterested, and so you kind of sub-communicate clues to them that you want the conversation to end. You're like, okay, I'll stop speaking so much, I'll stop asking questions. And often the reason they end the conversation is because they think you're not interested. Yeah, just be interested. Just keep asking questions. Try to stay in the conversation as long as possible. Make it a challenge. And you'll be surprised, bro. A lot of the times, people will be so open to just keep talking to you. And, bro, worst case scenario, you'll practice your social skills, because literally getting exposure and being in conversations will improve your social skills and your confidence. And best case scenario, you might make a friend, bro. Because staying in conversations longer will mean you have more opportunities to make a connection with someone. So the second mistake that you're probably making is you're thinking too much about what you wear. So when I used to go to an event or something where you kind of had to dress up or wear something, I would overthink very hard about if I was overdressed or underdressed. I'd be like, shit, I'm wearing a button-down shirt. Am I too formal for this event? Or shit, I'm wearing a t-shirt. Is this too casual for this event? Or bro, my body basically didn't fit so many different shirts, right? Because I'm kind of like an ectomorph, kind of skinny. So any shirt I would wear would either be too big or too small. So I'd wear the shirt, and constantly throughout the event, I'd be thinking like, shit, is my shirt too small? Do I look really weird? Or is it too big? Do I look really weird? So bro, when you're at home, okay, care about your outfit, adjust your outfit, wear it or whatever. But once you get to an event, bro, you gotta just let go of the need to think about your outfit. Just let go. Just forget about it. What you want to do, bro, is you want to assume that what you're wearing is perfect for the scenario. Because often what happens is you'll think, oh man, like this outfit is not good. It's like, this outfit is not appropriate. It looks weird. And that belief about it will cause you to, overthink and like be less confident, if that makes sense. But if you just automatically assume that what you're wearing is perfect, then it will just make you more confident naturally. Like for example, you know how they say like when you dress up and you wear like a suit or like you just dress up, you feel more confident? It's because you feel better about yourself. You feel like you're like making a good impression. So you feel like confident in who you are. So if you have the opposite belief and you feel like your clothing is like making you look weird, then you're gonna have the opposite. It's gonna destroy your confidence. So what you need to do is whatever you pick, whatever outfit you pick, commit to it and just let go of any need to control, any need to think about what you're wearing. Just embrace it and assume you're wearing like the most perfect outfit. Same thing with hair. Like I used to overthink like, oh my God, is my hair styled perfectly? Is it styled weird? Do I look like I'm trying too hard? Let go of the need to control any of that. Whatever you choose to wear, just accept that that's what you're wearing. Now, the third mistake you're probably making is overthinking your approach or your introduction to someone, or like planning what you're going to say in your head. Because if you plan exactly what you're going to say when you meet someone, you're adding to that overthinking turmoil in your mind. You're like, okay, I'm going to go up to this guy and I'm going to say this exact line. Because the thing is, bro, you need to train your brain to just let out whatever it's generating at the time. So here's what you need to do, bro. You need to just say whatever's on your mind. Whatever the thing in your mind is, you just need to have the confidence to just let it out and say it, whatever it is. Even if it's an awkward mess and you stutter or whatever, that's better than having a planned line. Because when you have a planned line, it's going to add to the overthinking in your head. But also, you're not going to train your brain to be able to generate stuff to say and let it out in person, right? Like, I used to plan entire conversations before I would like meet someone or something. Because the truth is, bro, when you meet someone, it's not what you say that matters. It's how you say it. Maybe you've heard this before. Like, this is pretty well known. Like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Because the way we say things sub-communicates like hidden meaning. So if you've got like a planned line and you say that, what you're sub-communicating is you're sub-communicating, okay, I care a lot about your opinion, so I'm going to say the most perfect lines so that you think I'm cool. That's basically what you're sub-communicating. But if you just say whatever's on your mind, even if it's some random dumb shit, then what you're sub-communicating is that you don't care about their opinion. That this is you, take it or leave it. Like for example, the other day I met someone like in the library who recognized me. And for some reason, I just had the impulse to just say, like, introduce myself, to greet him in an Italian accent. Like, just do whatever, like, dumb stuff is on your mind. And you also sub-communicate that, like, you're here to have fun. You're not here to, like, be super serious and plan what you're trying to say. So, let go of the need to control exactly what you're going to say when you meet someone. And just kind of say whatever's on your mind. And over time, yes, you'll say stuff that's more like better to get the conversation started. But it doesn't matter what you say in the beginning because that's just to enter the conversation. The conversation can take hundreds of different routes from there. So just get into the habit of just getting into the conversation. So bro, hopefully these tips help you reduce your overthinking a little bit in conversations and give you things that you don't need to control as much, and hopefully make you realize that actually controlling the main reason you struggle with socializing is because you're trying to control too many things, and that most of the improvement in your social skills will actually come from letting go of the need to control everything. And that when you because you're so contracted right now, you're like controlling everything. But if you let go of everything, let go of the need to control everything, that's when your natural inner confidence will come out, because you're already confident. You're confident by default, but you're just like controlling everything. Once you release that control of everything, that's when your natural inner confidence will come out.